In Ukraine, Ukrainian forces detected a movement of several Russian occupiers. They were moving through a forested area. Ukrainian operators tracked their location and immediately deployed kamikaze drones to engage the targets. The drones were guided to the positions of the occupiers and successfully hit them. Footage shows the drones approaching the targets and detonating on impact. The operators monitored the movement through both forested areas and abandoned buildings. The drones were able to identify and follow the occupiers' positions with precision. Ukrainian forces continued to observe the area to prevent further movement. The use of drones allowed for a rapid response without putting Ukrainian personnel at direct risk. The operation demonstrates the tactical advantage of drone deployment in forested and urban areas. No civilians were reported near the engagement zones. The drones were able to operate efficiently and return data on the impact locations. This incident is part of ongoing operations to secure Ukrainian territory and limit enemy movements. Ukrainian forces remain active in monitoring and neutralizing threats in the region. We try our best to create awesome videos for you, and any feedback is very valuable to us. Support us with likes and comments. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to add a Slava Ukrainia. Another similar incident occurred, but this time, a column of 10 Russian armored vehicles was recorded advancing into Ukrainian territory. The column was detected by Ukrainian drone operators. This movement was first spotted by reconnaissance drones as the column advanced through a forested area. Each vehicle reportedly carried approximately 10 soldiers. After confirming the coordinates, Ukrainian forces deployed kamikaze drones to halt the advance. The drones attacked the armored vehicles one after another, striking them directly. Footage shows the drones striking the vehicles, causing explosions. A single hit was often enough to destroy an entire vehicle. Several armored vehicles were destroyed during the battle. After numerous strikes, the area was covered in smoke and fire. Ukrainian operators continued to monitor the area to assess the results and ensure there was no further enemy movement. The operation effectively stopped the column before it could reach its target. Drone footage confirms the precise targeting and destruction of several armored vehicles in a forested area. In real footage, we see a Russian occupier seeing a Ukrainian drone flying toward him, run into the bushes, but the drone crashes into him inside the bush, exploding everything. The occupier could not survive such a strike. We then see the drone eliminate several Russian occupiers inside the bushes and within the forest. All this cover does not save them. The sky above is controlled by Ukrainian operators. The strikes fly one after another. The entire area is covered in smoke after the drone explosions. Don't forget to support the channel with a like and a comment. It means a lot to us and helps us keep going. Your support makes a difference, more than you know. Ukrainian drone operators captured 2 Russian occupiers on camera who, upon seeing the drones, ran toward a forested area. Ukrainian operators immediately dispatched kamikaze drones toward them. A drone, slowly hovering in the sky, headed toward the forest, and after passing through the forest, they spotted the 2 occupiers. They were lying on the ground, realizing they couldn't escape the drones. A second later, the drones crashed into them, exploding in an instant. Let's look at another case. This time, Ukrainian drone operators spotted a Russian occupier hiding among the bushes. The drone flies over the occupier several times, locks onto the target, and then heads toward him. Crash into him, it blasts him to the ground, killing him. Drone strikes are impossible to escape or hide from. They are faster than soldiers and even transport vehicles. In Zaporizhzhia, Ukrainian forces detected several Russian occupiers in a forested area. They were preparing in advance, but Ukrainian operators, receiving orders, immediately deployed a kamikaze drone to the site. The drone dropped explosives directly onto the forest where the occupiers were located. Footage shows the explosives hitting the area and detonating. All detected occupiers were neutralized, and the advance was stopped quickly. Ukrainian forces maintain control over the area, and drones continue constant monitoring. Any movement or presence in the zone is immediately reported. The operation prevented further enemy activity in this sector. Drones provided accurate targeting and real-time observation, ensuring no threats remained. The area remains under surveillance to prevent any renewed attempts by enemy forces. Ukrainian operators are able to respond quickly to new threats using drone assets. Footage shows drones striking the enemy equipment and causing explosions. Multiple armored vehicles and transport units were destroyed or disabled. Ukrainian forces maintained control over the zone during and after the operation. The stupidest decision is to run from a drone that's flying at you. In the footage, we see a Ukrainian drone flying straight at a Russian occupier. The Russian occupier thinks he can escape the drone by running. Not the best decision. The drone catches up and crashes into him. It all ends in an explosion. We see the next blow finish him off. Don't forget to support the channel with a like and a comment. It means a lot to us and helps us keep going. Your support makes a difference, more than you know. In Ukraine, Ukrainian forces in the Pokrovsk area detected tanks and transport vehicles of Russian occupiers in a forested part of the territory. The vehicles were hidden in the forest by the Russian forces. After receiving orders from command, Ukrainian operators immediately deployed kamikaze drones to attack the targets. The drones dropped explosives from above directly onto the forest where the vehicles were concealed. Footage shows the bombs hitting the area and detonating, destroying the vehicles and surrounding positions. Later, a hidden shelter of Russian occupiers was identified in the same area. Ukrainian forces used drones to target and neutralize the shelter as well. The operation removed both the vehicles and personnel from the forested sector. In Ukraine, Ukrainian forces detected a large quantity of weapons, including armored vehicles and various weapon models, hidden in a forested area. After receiving orders, Ukrainian operators deployed kamikaze drones to target the equipment. The drones released explosives directly onto the forest positions where the weapons and vehicles were concealed. Footage shows the bombs hitting the targets and detonating, destroying all enemy equipment in the area. The operation eliminated both armored vehicles and other weapon systems that had been hidden by Russian forces. Drones continued to monitor the impact zones in real time to confirm the destruction. The equipment was completely neutralized, and no further movement of the enemy was observed in the forested sector. Among the transport, Ukrainian forces detected UAZ vehicles and motorcycles belonging to Russian forces. Ukrainian operators deployed kamikaze drones to neutralize them. The drones flew directly to the targets and detonated on impact. Footage shows the drones hitting the UAZ vehicles and motorcycles, destroying them instantly. All detected vehicles were eliminated in the area, and Ukrainian operators continued to monitor the site to ensure no further enemy movement. Ukrainian forces detected a Russian-era Grad multiple rocket launcher on their territory. They dispatched a drone to eliminate it. 2 Russian occupiers were also spotted on the Grad. The drone, taking off at high speed, crashed into the Grad, and the impact ended in an instantaneous explosion. In the Pokrovsky district, Ukrainian forces discovered a group of Russian occupiers. They immediately sent drones to them to capture the territory. The drones track everyone and upon impact, blow each one up. The Russian occupiers were located in open fields, in bushes under trees. These locations were unable to protect them from the Ukrainian drones. We try our best to create awesome videos for you, and any feedback is very valuable to us. Support us with likes and comments. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to add a Slava Ukrainia. New footage shows a Russian transport carrying occupiers. We see a drone drop a bomb on it and detonate it. The blast wave caused it to roll onto the ground and burn. A soldier inside the transport is also lying on the grass. He was also hit. Ukrainian operators are dropping several more bombs to finish the job. After a while, a second armored personnel carrier appears on the ground. But the Ukrainian operators were prepared and sent a second drone. They tossed a bomb, and it too exploded. We see the vehicle smoking, and the soldiers lie unconscious on the ground. The Ukrainian operators begin to finish them off by tossing in more bombs. The footage shows explosions from the bombs. Don't forget to support the channel with a like and a comment. It means a lot to us and helps us keep going. Your support makes a difference, more than you know. The footage shows Ukrainian forces striking buildings where Russian occupiers are located. The operations are carried out by Ukrainian Alpha drone operators. They direct the drones toward the targets, and kamikaze drones hit the buildings, causing precise explosions. Each strike happens quickly, one after another. The attacks focus on eliminating enemy positions and clearing the area in a short amount of time. The process is systematic and efficient, leaving little time for reaction. The footage demonstrates how Ukrainian units use drone technology to identify, target, and neutralize threats. Every strike is executed with accuracy to minimize unnecessary damage while achieving tactical goals. Within minutes, multiple buildings are hit, and the positions of Russian forces are destroyed. These operations show the effectiveness of coordinated drone strikes and the growing role of unmanned systems in modern warfare. The entire sequence captures a clear and structured approach to reclaiming occupied territory. The footage shows a drone spotting a Russian occupier in the area, and while aiming for its target, crashing into him and blowing him up. We see him smoking and the area burning. This shot is followed by another shot of two more occupiers in the same area. Ukrainian operators direct drones, and one crashes into the first occupier, blowing him up. We see the area smoke. A second drone immediately follows the first drone. The second occupier is perplexed. His comrade was blown up before his eyes a second ago, and a drone is flying towards him too. He didn't have time to react. He too was blown up. We see their bodies burning. Several more occupiers were blown up in the area. Many of them were caught in an open field. They had nowhere to run, and the drones fixing their target flew straight at them. One precise strike is enough to blow them up instantly. There is no escape against Ukrainian drones. The last target was near some bushes. Upon seeing the drone, it moosed toward the bush and hid there, and the drone, following it, crashed into the bushes and detonated it inside. The new footage shows drones striking and destroying armored vehicles. Several armored units and tanks belonging to Russian forces were detected in the area by Ukrainian operators. Once the targets were identified, the operators directed the drones toward them. The drones collided with the vehicles, causing immediate explosions upon impact. Each strike was carried out quickly and precisely, neutralizing the equipment within seconds. The operation aimed to clear the area of Russian military vehicles and reduce their ability to move or defend. The sequence shows multiple successful hits on tanks and armored transport, each confirmed through drone camera footage. The strikes were coordinated and followed one after another without delay. The process resulted in the destruction of enemy vehicles and helped secure control over the targeted zone. The footage demonstrates how Ukrainian forces continue to use drone technology for fast and effective neutralization of enemy equipment during ongoing operations. In the new footage, Ukrainian drone operators detected several armored vehicles and tanks belonging to Russian forces. After locating the targets, the operators directed attack drones toward them. The drones approached at low altitude and struck the vehicles directly, causing immediate explosions. Each impact resulted in the destruction or disabling of the armored targets within seconds. The operation focused on clearing the area from remaining enemy equipment and ensuring that no active transport units were left. The footage shows precise drone control and coordination among the operators. Their actions effectively neutralized the identified Russian vehicles without the need for direct ground engagement. The results demonstrate the increasing role of unmanned aerial systems in modern combat and their efficiency in targeting military hardware from a distance. The area was gradually secured as damaged vehicles burned or were left immobile after the strikes. In the Pokrovsky district, Ukrainian forces detected several Russian occupiers on the territory. Ukrainian operators received the command to blow them all up. They sent drones into flight. The Russian occupiers have no chance of surviving. On one hand, the conditions are unfavorable for them. They are in an open field with almost no protection. On the other, a drone is flying at them from above with no protection. The Russian occupiers are being blown up one after another. The first was caught near a tower. He didn't even have time to react. The drone crashed into him and exploded in an instant. The second occupier was also spotted. The drone was flying behind him, and he didn't even feel anything. The impact and explosion. The third was blown up in an open field, unable to hide. Don't forget to support the channel with a like and a comment. It means a lot to us and helps us keep going. Your support makes a difference, more than you know. New footage shows a Russian advance in armored vehicles detected in eastern Ukraine. Ukrainian forces immediately reported this and, receiving orders from above, began to suppress the advance. They sent kamikaze drones to eliminate the Russian armored vehicles. Drones hovering in the sky, locking onto targets, and crashing into them, blowing them up. The footage shows the drones blowing up Russian armored vehicles one by one. These armored vehicles have a weak point, the engine compartment. Drones striking this weak point instantly detonated. This doubles the explosion's effect. After some time, we see reinforcements approaching the Russian occupiers. The reinforcements consist of 10 armored vehicles, but Ukrainian operators have the advantage because they control the skies. Attacks are coming from the air, and eliminating the Russian advance is simply a matter of time for Ukrainian forces. They direct drones to the armored vehicles and blow them up one by one. We see the territory ablaze and filled with smoke. Continuing this way, they manage to stop the Russian armored vehicles.